The Blue Angel stuff is pretty neat. As a kid, I watched the show from Jacksonville, Florida, where Rick mentioned I'm from, and you know, who doesn't want to do it? It's fun. You get to fly low, fast, over cities, over towns, over waters, over all sorts of different environments that you would never get a chance to see. But then when you join the military, you forget all about the Blue Angels. Who wants to be a Blue Angel? Look at the tight flight suits they wear. Who wants to wear that? You know, you got to get a salad instead of fries and all these things. And, but then when you watch it from an aviator's perspective, you're no kidding going, how the heck do they do that? And it's not the tight stuff. Usually the hardest things we do in the demonstration are the things that no one else thinks is hard. We come back and, hey son, how you doing? Did you enjoy the show? Oh yes sir, it was a great show. What was your favorite maneuver? Oh, I like the one where you look like a spider, coming out like that, and you break apart. Easiest thing we do. I just kind of go 45 degrees and pull 2 Gs. Everyone's favorite maneuver. Or when the 6 pilot comes up, and someone was mentioning it before, and he goes just under the speed of sound, and he just surprises the bejesus out of you, and it makes a real loud noise, just under the speed of sound, about 750 miles per hour. And people love that. And as a diamond guy, I fly 18 inches apart from another guy. So I spend half the air show thinking, don't hit him, don't hit him, don't hit him. And then you got old Baxter in the 6 jet just going, ah, woo, like that. And that's everyone's favorite maneuver. But every air show has different challenges. I can tell you on the west side of the West Bay, there's so many, God love them towers out there, that you just don't want to hit. There's a lot of them, and there's hills. And so we had to alter a few things of our air show to make sure that we don't, you know, we don't hit them. That would be bad. There's only one team. There's 6 F-18s in the demonstration, and there's 1 C-130 called Fat Albert. You can see I got a number on my chest too. Nobody else flies the 2 jet. Well, I say it's my jet. It's owned by the crew chiefs, and they loan it to me for about an hour a day. They take care of that aircraft for me. And I try to bring that back in the best condition it is. But if I get sick, there's no 2 jet. There's a 5-plane Blue Angel demonstration. During the performance, how much is visual and how much is instrumental? We have fancy radars on these F-18s, on every F-18. We don't use any of that stuff when we're flying the demonstration. And none of it. It's all visual. It's all your left hand for the power and the thrust, and it's all your right hand holding the stick, and your eyeball looking at the other aircraft. We quite honestly, we join too fast. We don't have a moment to actually come inside and look at our instruments, except very, very, very briefly during certain maneuvers will I come inside and reference my airspeed and my altitude. Now the number 1 aircraft, he's looking outside, he's referencing altitude indicators and airspeed indicators, making sure he's nailing everything down. But only until we break away will I make sure that if I'm trying to get 400 ground speed for a certain maneuver, that I'm nailing 400 ground speed. That will be the only time I'll use any of my instruments. But it's very rudimentary. It's just altitude and airspeed. Some folks think we lock up and we fly formation just by hitting a button. And it's not that way, quite honestly. It's a big learning process. We make a lot of mistakes early. We fly very far apart before we can do what we do very close. And once you get stable far away, then you can bring it in tighter. It's easier to fly closer to an airplane and do rolls and loops than it is to fly further apart, but it's unforgiving.